Welcome to the History of Simple Things, where we delve into the fascinating history behind the little things that shape our world. Cotton, an ubiquitous fabric in our daily lives, has a history as rich and intricate as the fabric itself. This soft, fluffy, staple fiber has not only shaped economies, but also cultures and lifestyles around the world. In today's video, we will delve deep into the fascinating history of cotton, tracing its origins from ancient civilizations to its role in the Industrial Revolution. And we'll also explore the meticulous process of how cotton fabrics are made. The story of cotton begins in the distant past, with evidence suggesting that cotton has been used by humans for at least 7,000 years. Cotton's earliest use is believed to be in the Indian subcontinent, where ancient people cultivated and used it to make textiles. Archaeological findings in the Indus Valley, present-day Pakistan, have revealed cotton threads dating back to 3000 BCE. Simultaneously, cotton was also being used in ancient Peru by the Paracas culture around the same time, highlighting its early global significance. In ancient India, cotton was not just a fabric, but a symbol of wealth and status. The Greeks and Romans, who were more familiar with wool and linen, regarded Indian cotton as a luxurious commodity. The Greek historian Herodotus wrote about the trees which bear wool, referring to the cotton plants of India. This fascination with cotton continued as it spread to other parts of the world through trade routes, including the famous Silk Road. Cotton's journey from ancient times to the modern era saw significant developments in the Islamic world and medieval Europe. By the 7th century, cotton had spread to the Arabian Peninsula, where it was cultivated and woven into fine fabrics. The Muslim conquest of Spain in the 8th century introduced cotton to Europe. The Moors, who ruled parts of Spain, established cotton plantations and weaving mills, particularly in Andalusia. During the medieval period, cotton fabrics were highly prized in Europe. Italian merchants from cities like Venice and Genoa played a crucial role in importing cotton textiles from the Islamic world. Cotton's popularity continued to grow, and by the 12th century it was being woven in northern Italy. However, it remained a luxury item, often blended with other fibers like linen or wool to produce mixed fabrics. The discovery of the Americans in the late 15th century marked a turning point in the history of cotton. The Columbian Exchange, a widespread transfer of plants, animals, and technologies between the Americas and the Old World, included the exchange of cotton varieties. Native American cotton, particularly the Gossypium hirsutum species, was introduced to Europe and Asia, leading to new cultivation practices and hybridization. Cotton thrived in the warm climates of the southern United States, the Caribbean, and parts of South America. European colonists quickly recognized the economic potential of cotton, and large plantations were established, often relying on the forced labor of enslaved Africans. The transatlantic slave trade and the cotton industry became deeply intertwined, with devastating human and social consequences that would shape the future of many nations. The 18th century Industrial Revolution transformed the cotton industry beyond imagination. Inventions such as the spinning jenny, the water frame, and the power loom revolutionized cotton production, making it faster and more efficient. Richard Arkwright's development of the water frame in 1769, which utilized water power to drive spinning machines, marked the beginning of the modern cotton industry. Cotton mills sprung up across England, particularly in Lancashire, where the climate and proximity to ports made it an ideal location for cotton manufacturing. The demand for raw cotton skyrocketed, leading to an increase in cotton cultivation in the American South. The invention of the cotton gin by Eli Whitney in 1793 further boosted cotton production by efficiently separating cotton fibers from seeds. This industrial boom made cotton fabrics more affordable and accessible, leading to a democratization of fashion. Cotton's versatility and comfort made it a preferred fabric for everyday wear, bedding, and even industrial uses. The Industrial Revolution thus cemented cotton's place as a cornerstone of the global textile industry. Cotton's rise had profound social and economic impacts. In the United States, the cotton industry fueled economic growth, but it also entrenched the brutal system of slavery. The wealth generated by cotton plantations was concentrated in the hands of a few, while millions of enslaved Africans endured unimaginable suffering. The Civil War, 1861 to 1865 in the United States, was significantly influenced by the cotton economy, with the Confederacy relying heavily on cotton exports to fund its war efforts. In Britain, the industrial cities became hubs of economic activity, but they also faced challenges such as poor working conditions and child labor in the mills. The labor movements and social reforms of the 19th century were partly a response to the harsh realities of life in the cotton industry. Despite these challenges, cotton continued to drive innovation and economic expansion, influencing global trade and industrial practices. The 20th century saw further advancements in cotton cultivation and processing. Mechanized farming techniques, improved irrigation, and the development of pest-resistant cotton varieties increased productivity. The establishment of organizations like the International Cotton Advisory Committee, ICAC, in 1939 aimed to promote cotton trade and address issues faced by cotton producers worldwide. Today, cotton is grown in over 70 countries, with major producers including China, India, the United States, and Brazil. The global cotton industry supports millions of livelihoods, from smallholder farmers to large-scale producers. Technological advancements continue to improve cotton farming practices, making them more sustainable and efficient. Organic cotton and fair trade certifications are gaining popularity as consumers become more conscious of environmental and ethical considerations. Now that we've explored the rich history of cotton, let's dive into the intricate process of transforming cotton bolls into the fabrics we use every day. The journey from cotton plant to finished textile involves several key steps. Cultivation and harvesting. Cotton plants are grown from seeds in warm climates. They require a long, frost-free period, plenty of sunshine, and moderate rainfall. Once the cotton bolls mature, they are harvested either by hand or using mechanical harvesters. Ginning. The harvested cotton is transported to a gin, where the cotton fibers are separated from the seeds. Eli Whitney's invention of the cotton gin revolutionized this process, making it much faster and more efficient. Carding and combing. The ginned cotton fibers, known as lint, are cleaned and aligned through a process called carding. Combing further aligns the fibers and removes any short or irregular ones, resulting in a smoother and stronger yarn. Spinning. The carded and combed fibers are then spun into yarn. Modern spinning machines draw out and twist the fibers to create long, continuous threads. The thickness and twist of the yarn can vary depending on the desired fabric properties. Weaving or knitting. The yarn is then woven or knitted into fabric. Weaving involves interlacing two sets of yarns at right angles on a loom, while knitting involves creating loops of yarn to form a fabric. Both methods produce different textures and properties. Finishing. The woven or knitted fabric undergoes various finishing processes to enhance its appearance and performance. This can include bleaching, dyeing, printing, and treatments to improve softness, durability, or water resistance. Cutting and sewing. The finished fabric is cut and sewn into garments or other textile products. This step involves designing patterns, cutting the fabric to shape, and stitching the pieces together. Quality control ensures that the final product meets the required standards. As we look to the future, sustainability is a key concern in the cotton industry. The environmental impact of cotton cultivation, including water usage, pesticide application, and soil degradation, has prompted a search for more sustainable practices. Organic cotton farming, which avoids synthetic pesticides and fertilizers, is one solution gaining traction. Cotton's journey from ancient civilizations to modern-day textile production is a testament to human ingenuity and the transformative power of this humble plant. From its early use in India and Peru to its pivotal role in the Industrial Revolution and its continued significance in today's global economy, cotton has woven itself into the fabric of our lives. As we move forward, embracing sustainable practices and technological advancements will be crucial in ensuring that cotton continues to be a valuable and responsible resource. By understanding and appreciating the history and production of cotton, we can make more informed choices as consumers and contribute to a more sustainable future. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of cotton and the fascinating process of how cotton fabrics are made. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.